Hello traders out there in trader land. This is the weekend edition. Let's take a look here at the markets. This is how we closed on Friday. Dow dropped. I mean, the last hour of the day or so, last half hour of the day, big drop in the markets. Everyone belling out before the weekend. Dow down 1.6%, Nasdaq 1.77%, 2% on the S&P, and a big 3% drop on the Russells. 5% rise on the VIX, the fear indicator up over 45. Now, here we are with the S&P daily. And let's take a look at things. And I'm going to go back in time just to show you all my lines and where I have them drawn to. This teal line goes back here to September 18th area. And this blue line coming down goes to May 9th. And it kind of chops through here. And it goes to November 5th. And then goes to February 3rd. A little bit of resistance here in February, and so that should be a support area if we get down to there. So here's our daily. Nice downtrend, a little bear pullback. Now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put a Fibonacci on here, so I'm going to draw it to the top, down to the bottom, and it's hard to see, but this rallied hard, stopping right here at the 61.8 mark. So what this is telling me, this is a great, if it went higher than this area, this would not be a good short. Because we stopped at the 61.8 on the fib, that gives us a really nice area to start looking at some shorting. The other thing that I like here is we stopped at major resistance at the same time. And the other thing that I like here, let me show you, is we have a lower high and a lower low. So we are starting a down leg. And if we make a lower low on Monday, this could be a juicy shorting opportunity, but I'm going to have to wait until about the end of the day. I want to know that we're going to close lower than 766, and you can see that number right here, 766. If we close lower than 766 on Monday, you know, we're going to find a little support here at 750, a lot of support at 740, but we should get down in those areas pretty good and start challenging these support areas. Now, for this to continue in a bear market, we have to make another lower swing low, meaning this leg has to go lower than that swing to continue this downtrend, to stay in this channel that we have. So this channel that we have here needs to stay in there. It needs to come down, hit this line right down there. It's a big drop on the S&P. We do have a crossover on the histogram. That means the two moving averages have crossed and are heading down right now. Now let's take a look here at the weekly. The weekly is bullish. It's a bullish area, falling wedge that we have here. But look what happened right here. This week we shot over and I thought, man, we're going to break out. Look at that. Get rid of my crosshairs. We're going to break out, but right at the end of the week we came crashing back down. It had to close under that trend line to keep there from being a breakout. A real good opportunity to see us go lower. I'm going to put this line back up here with this. So I would like to see a low, if we could go, on the weekly, we need to get below 750. If we can close on the weekly below 750, this thing could really drop on us. And here's the monthly. The monthly, we're below support. There's really nothing. There's no support here. I just see us heading right down to this level right down here, the sevens. Let's see, or the 673, 675 area on the monthly. There's just no support holding us. So I want to take a look here at the Dow. Check this out. Nice downtrend. We just smacked our head at some major resistance right here. And what we have is a lower high, lower low. I mean, we are set to drop. And we'll have some support right here at this area. But boy, man, if we could start just coming down. We did have a crossover here also. Here's the weekly chart. Drop, little pop. Now we have what's called a gravestone doji on the weekly. And if I should probably just extend that down a little bit, you can see where that acted as really nice resistance. Really nice resistance right there. So this is in trouble also. And the monthly is going to be much like the S&P. There's no support underneath it. If this thing closes lower next week, it's in dire trouble. I mean, it's got a far drop that it can make. So look at the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq smacked its head right there. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, just smack its head. I'm going back in time just to show you some of these lines. This line goes way back here to 08. Then comes here, here, and there. I could probably drop that just a smidgen. But right there and here. So that's where we're at, and we're at some support here. What I want to see is a drop on the Nasdaq lower than 1450 is really what we're keying on. If we go lower than 1450, we did have a crossover right there on the histogram, and here's the weekly. Check this out. Weekly in a downtrend, we're at resistance, hit its head at resistance. We're just ready to go down. We got some big support down here at the 1280, 1275 area. So it'd be interesting to see if we'll penetrate this. We need to make lower lows if we're going to keep going down. And the monthly here, same thing. The monthly we're at big time support. It needs to go lower. If we could get down here into like the 1333 area, 1333, close below that, wow. I mean, boom, we should really drop. So that would be of great interest to be watching. Then the Russells, I mean, it reversed right at major resistance too. Boom, 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 big resistance. We're dropping, closing at, I mean, the Russells took a nosedive at the end of the day, and it closed hard, 3% drop on Friday. So this thing is going to start crashing down here. So here's what we're looking for, gang. I'm going to go back to the S&P to show you something. Here's the S&P. If we do not make a lower low, meaning that if we come here and stop here, wherever we stop, or even stop here, if we stop somewhere here and reverse, or somewhere in this vicinity, and reverse up, that will be the making of perhaps a double bottom, meaning that we'd go up, come down, hit, and then go back up. Double bottoms are bullish, but it's only going to be a double bottom if we clear on the rally higher this high. If not, we'll come down here, crack, or we'll bounce up and maybe hit right there and drop again, and then we'll have a descending triangle, very bearish. So we have to really watch what's going on and play what we see. So there you have it for the weekend edition. Happy trading to you next week. Be on the bearish side if everything sets up. Don't be early. Wait for it to come to you. When it does, there might be some great opportunities. So there you have it. We'll catch you at freetradingvideos.com. And just a little shout out to all those that are at the forums at Scott Trade. We so appreciate you savvy traders and appreciate you visiting us here at Free Trading Videos, and just wanted to give you all a personal shout out.